question always comes up, what do we do when we come to a river crossing or a stream crossing, or in this case, one big ass puddle? How do you get your horse to get over it? Now, this is something that we talk about all the time, trying to get our horses to go through. Multiple different ways of going about it. First is all about curiosity, getting the horse to be curious about something and then trying to help him go through it. So we've come to this impasse. He's jumped over it 2 times now, and then I thought, well, let's go ahead and film the rest of this, shall we? So what we're gonna do is we're just trying to ask him to be curious about it and let the rest of nature kind of kick in here. So I asked him to kind of come forward, but the real reason of asking him for forward is for investigation. He's kind of wanted to ignore it this entire time, but that's what we want to try to encourage, is curiosity. Okay, so again, we see like his idea is more ignore it and jump over it. And what I'd rather him do is look at it. Now, there is sometimes what happens is they go through it so many times that they end up stepping in it and are okay with it. But I'd like to encourage that curiosity first. But I don't want him to, he's starting to go through it better this way, that way, but he's still wanting to jump over it the other way. Now we want to also be cautious, asking him to go away from us in the process of doing this. There's the curiosity. This is what we've wanted the whole time. Excellent. And here's just a waiting game, right? This is just something that we wait until he says he's more curious. Curiosity murdered the horse, I say. So when he's curious about it, I can finally start to encourage forward. And sorry for the camera shaking. Grace is holding on to another horse behind the camera at the moment. So sometimes that horse moves and she's got to deal with it. Okay, so we're just waiting for this curiosity part here. Now he's eating a twig.
The one that's there.
Okay, so he still jumped over it. We're just gonna keep kind of going back and forth here. Now if he trips and falls in it, it certainly doesn't help the situation. There we go. I want that curiosity. Now in this horse's first trail walk, I may not look at making this a perfect session, but one where I feel that he's trying. So I always say look for the try and then repeat multiple times, but those multiple times doesn't have to be that day. There we go. Going to make this puddle not so big anymore because he's going to be spreading it out here. Come on, bud. You had a nice drink. So I'm just encouraging now. There we go. Good boy. That's great. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wasn't planning for that to happen.
I was literally starting to walk.
Thank you. So there you go. Now we've gone from afraid to having fun. Good boy. Let's just bring him back through. Come on, bud.
Ah!
Good boy.
Did he get you in the eye, Pie?
So, like I said, we're not looking for perfect. And here, honestly, is about where I'm going to end today's session with this water, meaning I'm just going to kind of move on, because if I come back again, he'll be a lot more comfortable about it. So I'm going to bring him the rest of the way through, and then I'm done. Or then I'm going to move on. So here we go. He's going to come through, and then we're out. Good boy. Okay, that made me really happy.